All right, we're walking up to McLaren of Newport Beach here in Irvine, and they're doing a Senna tribute show, I think. So Cars and Coffee, and they have an NSX. They've invited the NSXs out for a showing. So you can see here, got another one showing up right here. We have Rick and Tony here. And of course we have some supercars.
Yeah, and it just doesn't flow with the body line. So
Right.
keep guessing.
Can you do that? Do that again. Let me get that on film.
All right. So thanks to Bell's Auto Sport, they made me this custom door cap. Pops open, gets that OEM look. It's spring loaded. And as you open it up, it's magnetic, and it keeps the door open for you.
Nice.
That's Ryan over at Bell's Auto Sport and out of Huntington Beach. He did a freaking awesome job. It looks OEM, and that's what I strive for when I was building the car.
Nice, nice. Thanks, Rick. Yeah, that's awesome. This is very nice.
So that's Pride exhaust. That's Pride.
Oh, this is Pride.
Oh, the
too?
Fender's Pride. Oh, wow.
Yeah. The
I
side
don't know why.
skirts.
I kept thinking the Pride, the flare was kind of like that in the front. I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the side skirts are downforce.
Okay.
The rear three pieces, the garnishes and the center diffuser, is carbon fiber by Marga Hills.
Oh, okay.
Carbon fiber
So
Marga Hills.
So this is the TRC.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I have the downforce front lip, and then what I did is I took the body shop. I had them enlarge the vent openings and the radiator opening, and then I wanted them to mold the whole front bumper.
Oh, wow.
So it just looks like one when you look at it.
Nice. Let's go look.
I couldn't find any body pieces during the middle of COVID. APR is one of my sponsors I've had
Interesting.
for previous builds. So they gave me the splitter and the wing for it.
So you said this is just a downforce lip, but a custom front bumper.
Yeah, it's
portion?
all custom front bumper.
Nice,
It's stock
nice.
with the downforce lip, and then I
Okay.
had to mold it all together after they enlarged.
Very
the
nice.
openings.
Wow, wow, wow. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Cool. That's exactly the thought and care I thought you would have put into this car, because I was
Thanks.
like, what bumper is this? You know, because
Yeah.
it looks similar to some other bumpers out
does.
there, but then I was like, you know, it looks like, yeah, you get that OEM fitment,
Yeah,
of course,
I'm
and
so big when I was
and it's just
building this car.
customized. Yeah.
2 years
Yeah.
having building it, and the whole color ended up going with a 2017 Acura NSX color. It's
Oh,
called
nice.
Curva Red.
Nice, nice, nice.
That's his car here next to us. That's the Formula 77 red, I believe.
Okay.
So you can see
okay.
the difference.
Yeah,
Has
yeah,
deeper
yeah.
red.
Here's a little brighter.
Yeah, it pops.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky enough, when the sun comes out, it just lights up like a fire stick, man. It just comes out
Nice.
really nice.
I wish more people did what you do with their builds, because there's people that, you know, of course, it's not people don't go as crazy as this, you know,
Right.
wide body and custom paint job, and they don't get the opportunity. But there are people that do, and they miss the opportunity to do custom work like this. You know, they're
Well,
just, you know, and it's okay.
When I was your age, I was still raising a family. I didn't
that's
have two
true, that's
nickels
true.
to rub together.
That's true, that's
you know,
true,
now
true.
the old man has got a couple nickels in his pocket, and he says like, "Well, kids
Yeah.
aren't going to college; they already
Yeah.
got families." So
True.
it's time to
Very
build my
true.
dream car. I had this dream in my head since it first came out in the early '90s, but I just
Very
couldn't
true.
afford it back then.
Very true.
And it's just great. My whole vision when I was building the car was to modernize it. Don't lose the body lines. Don't lose the nostalgia of the car, but just modernize it. So if you look at all the grills, they're
Yeah.
all honeycomb. They're
Right.
not your typical diamond.
Right, right.
The dash, I got it from a guy out of Sweden. It's a digital dash.
Oh, okay, right. I've seen that.
Man,
yeah.
it just modernizes the car.
Nice.
And then the rear view mirrors.
Take me around the car.
Yeah, the
Don't mind.
rear view mirrors were the biggest. My wife thinks I was crazy for what I paid for them.
The Ganadors you're talking about?
Ganador Hydrotech right from the factory. And I've been searching on NSX Prime for, God, well over almost a year. And somebody from there kind of hit me up and said, hey, there's this kid in San Diego going to college and he needs to sell them, needs cash. You know, I said, oh, all right. So I quickly messaged him, and then I had the phone in my hand just waiting for him to call me back. A couple hours later, he calls me back. Hey, how much do you want for him? I'll take $4,200. I said, okay, I'll meet you there tomorrow with cash.
Nice.
Drove my wife down to San Clemente. And the way you tell that they're authentic, because a lot of them are being 3D printed now.
Oh, okay.
The way you tell them they're authentic is you grab them, and they're going to be heavy.
Okay.
And the reason they're heavy is because when they're original, the base is all cast aluminum like the car is.
Oh, nice.
A lot of them being made, 3D printing.
Yeah.
A lot of them are fiberglass. So ones that are fiberglass, the guys, they all paint them the same color as the car.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do that. I needed to put some black on or break up all the red.
Right. Yeah, I do agree. I like the black mirrors.
So that was one of the biggest finds, and I got in the car. I go, man, babe, I got such a great deal. Yeah, how much you paid? It was such a good deal, babe. Come on, let's go to dinner. I'll take you to dinner. We're gonna celebrate. How much you pay for them? Paid $4,000. $4,000 for mirrors. I said, babe, you won't see another NSX with them. It's super
very
rare.
Very rare.
I mean, I almost pulled the trigger at. If you go to yahoo.auctions.jp, which I'm sure you visited quite a bit with your build that you're doing, they start at $10K.
Wow.
And I'm like,
I was just about to say. I mean, they're gonna hold their value.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like they're gonna easily get damaged or anything like that.
No.
Well,
I have the whole car is PPF'd after I had the body work done. So I had the mirrors all done, but it's just finding all the pieces, putting the whole thing together. The rear window is actually Lexan on a carbon fiber frame.
Oh, nice.
Thanks to Genesis Automotive out of Pasadena.
Let's go take a look.
Ended up having a JDM scoop put on it, and I had the glass cut, the Lexan cut, so I can get fresh air into the engine bay.
Very nice.
And had the transmission rebuilt, dual carbon fiber clutch disc. It shifts like butter. The SOS water-cooled supercharger.
How much power are you making?
When I'm running on corn, I get 505 to the wheels.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, HQ Engineering did a bang-up job. Those guys, Ryan and Dave over there, super, very detailed-oriented. All they just specialize in the old NSXs.
I hear they're the ones to go to.
Yeah, they are. But just a bunch of different things, and then check out the tail lights. My buddy Bits FPV on Instagram made these custom tail lights.
Very nice.
There's only 2 on the planet. He has the other one.
Who is it again?
Bits FPV on Instagram.
Oh yeah, the Ferrari guy.
That's right. Yeah. He has a silver NSX, and those he's had people hit him up from Germany, Australia, Dubai. I go, dude, don't make them. We got to be unique. Don't make them.
The emblem, the name in the corner is a nice touch.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like that's where typically like emblem car monikers go on cars. On the bottom right.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. That's a nice touch.
And then the body shop, they made me these custom vents because that was all just solid carbon fiber, the whole bottom pieces, and then they made me the custom sheet metal pieces around the exhaust.
Oh, nice.
So it gives it all OEM.
Nice. Very cool. What exhaust are you running?
It's the Pride V2 exhaust.
Nice.
Sounds really good.
And this is a Voltex wing, right?
No.
Oh, APR wing. APR. Sponsored by APR.
But you're right. You're right. Sorry. The base here and the brackets.
Oh, okay.
I bought from Australia a used Voltex setup.
Oh, okay.
The wing came over and it was thrashed. But what I was looking for was this piece.
Yeah.
And this piece.
Yeah, that's my bad. That's what I was looking at. But then I do know the wing is APR.
Right.
That has a nice flare up in the middle and the.
I had this piece molded to the car because again, I'm going for that OEM look.
Okay.
I want it to look factory. I don't want to look like Boltons or they pop rivet your fender wide body kits on it. I think just doesn't look good. And then Casey and Chris over at APR Performance hooked me up with a custom wing because if you look at the brackets, they're not perpendicular. They're kicked.
Oh.
So the mounting points had to be different.
Okay.
but it's just perfect. It just fits the car. It makes the car look, again, modern, that OEM look.
Very nice.
But yeah, it was tough, challenging, but man, I'm so happy. It's had this in my head for 30 years, you know.
Yeah,
I got it out.
Yeah.
Super happy with it.
Yeah. It's really beautiful, and it stands out. Definitely stands out among the crowd.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Coming from you, I appreciate that, because you're Mr. DIY, hands-on, build it from the bottom up.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, especially, you know, you saying, we all have that where we have a vision, and having people, you know, reach that vision is a rare thing. You know, a lot of people are just
and they don't understand.
endlessly trying to get there.
And they don't understand it. They don't realize it.
Yeah.
But if you want, I'll turn on the dash. You can film it.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
Let's
do that.
About that.
So we're gonna check out his digital dash right now. Is this the ID4 dash?
Yes.
Do you want to shut the door? You can.
Just well put together. This shows me the percentage of E85 I'm running.
Oh, nice.
That's the boost. No, that's the oil pressure. You can customize the dash really nice. The way the numbers light up as you hit the RPM level.
Is it pretty customizable in terms of like everything? You can put different gauges on there, different colors, right?
You can change the colors. You can change how it's laid out. I like this. Looks a little bit more traditional.
Okay, yeah.
You know, they have it more modern look, but again, I want to freshen the car up, keeping that OEM look, but yet keeping it traditional at the same time. Right. That was one of the biggest things I was shooting for.
Nice. And then you said someone did this custom interior for you?
Yeah, same half a block from the body shop. New Lines Upholstery out of Huntington Beach.
Nice.
The whole car was gutted. If you go to my IG, you see the inside of the car. There's nothing left in it. Gave them all the pieces. Took them about a month to custom make it for me. Again, I wanted all the red stitching to match the color of the car. The upholstery for the seats and the doors. It's just, again, had this vision in my head. I just wanted to put the whole thing together.
Right.
And Jesse over there, New Lines Upholstery, did an awesome job. Nice. Super good job.
Very
it
nice.
Just, when you put it all together, it was like, okay, good. It's coming together. And yeah, it's when I first got it home, it was like, I just love sitting in the garage looking at it, you know. You can appreciate that. I'm sure you've done it many times. And the wives come out, what are you doing?
Yep.
Just having a beer, babe, looking at my car, thinking, did I miss anything? Did I forget something? What do I need to do next? So, but no, it's been a super fun build.
Nice.
Really happy with it.
You even have the JDM style carpet or JDM carpet. I don't know if you got the actual JDM carpet or not. But
the company doesn't make them anymore.
Okay.
But there's another company similar to them making them like that. They're very expensive, like the original ones are. Mm-hmm. But the original manufacturer only makes them for the right-hand drive cars now. They don't make them for the left-hand drive anymore. Right. But that's okay.
Very nice.
They came out good. It was good seeing you again.
Yeah, good seeing you too. Alright, nice to be talking to a bunch of people now. I just met Ryan, who I've driving Ambition on Instagram right there in the gray, that I've been talking to on Instagram for a long time. So again, thanks for everyone to coming up and introducing yourselves, to putting names to faces to names and things like that. And thanks again to Rick for showing me around your car. Here's a shot with the front with the lights on. He's showing off his taillights to Ryan right now. So yeah, we have another car here that I haven't actually seen in person, I don't think. I didn't get to catch who it was. I think he's around here somewhere, so I'm gonna hopefully talk to him later. But yeah, this is, I think, like a Route KS bumper, which has been one of my favorite bumpers for the pop-up headlights. And for me, it's a little divisive with these fixed headlights, but it's not bad. It's actually growing on me. I do think still think it looks better on the pop-up headlights, but yeah, it's pretty rare to have on the fixed headlights. So let's take a closer look. We have carbon sides that come with the bumper. Yeah. Nice Type R headlights. Championship white interiors. Looks OEM. I don't think it's an aftermarket job. I think there's OEM headlights. air tank in the front with a vented hood. Have some TE37s with some Project Mu brakes. Looks really good. Really nice setup. This is my buddy Harry's favorite setup. Mag Blue with Project Muse. And I really do like these side skirts too. That come with this wide body. It's a really good look. We have an ivory interior and a Greddy steering wheel. Looks like a nav pod with like a small iPad in there. Only 77,000 miles on this car, and it is an NA1. So let's take a look at the engine bay. Greddy bits, Greddy well cap, a carbon fiber cover, intake manifold cover, and an intake on there. Have a Type R style spoiler and a massive custom exhaust. So let's take a closer look at this one. And JDM taillights. Very nice. I really like this car. A lot of the cars here that show up are really nice. I know a bunch of them. So excited that they're actually different too from what I just filmed at the NSX West Fest. So that's a nice opportunity. I was hoping that, you know, it wouldn't be a lot of the same cars, and got my wish. So excited to go through these cars. We have a Comptech exhaust on this one with a third brake light. And some Advan wheels. Oh, is that an ATI damper? I think it's an ATI super damper in there. Can't see in the back tint, and I think there's probably engine cover, but very clean. Got some, I think these are the carbon 6 mirrors. So this is like a spoon style mirror. You can tell because it has an LED in it. So I think these are powered also, yeah. It's hard for you guys to see, but you can see mechanisms behind the glass. So this is kind of like, I wish how a lot of aftermarket company people would make these mirrors. These mirrors are discontinued, but these are powered with LED and spoon style. So pretty cool, designed by Carbon 6. Whereas the actual spoons are just fiberglass and non-powered and no LED. Alright, so this one is probably a real NA2 0205, judging by how everything fits. Here's that lip that I've always loved and finally have a version of. Very nice. This is so tasteful, and I do like these wheels. One of the few cars, NSX is one of the few cars that I like these wheels on. It's, you know, the style that Drift King had on his NSX. I forget what model these are. Model 5. So yeah, this car just nothing like a clean, shiny black NSX. Look at that reflection. All right, here's Ryan's Monte Carlo 97 NA2. So he opened this car up for me and showed me his pole position ABEs, and these are with the Type R seatbelts. Type R seatbelt receivers. So you can see here, it's a little bit of slender design, and it sticks up a little bit more than I thought. So it's another alternative, but again, it does stick into your side a little bit, so you can see that it does face inwards towards the seat a little bit. Here's the view of the driver's seat. So sticks up quite a bit, but an option because they are rigid, so you can see the metal strap bracket there on the side. So yeah, another alternative for the ABE seats. Alright, so here's a look again at Ryan's car. Full exterior shot. So he has the Mode 4 bumper and the JDM fenders. So you can see again, just like my car, well, my car is shaved, but his car, OEM JDM fenders don't have the reflector in the front, and they do have a side marker in the rear position. So he still has a US fenders with a reflector in the back, but some NK, I think these are PFO1 wheels. And I already highlighted the Recaro ABEs, and these are spoon style mirrors, maybe Pride or something like that. You can see again that there's no LED, so I know they're not carbon 6, and the inside is manual adjustment. He did say that he bought this car in 2020, and it came supercharged, so that's super nice. CT, looks like a CT kit. Well, probably, I don't know. I'm just going off the strut bar. But yeah, that looks nice. Some dude's revving down the street, and now everyone's running, even though there's a cops chilling here. Anyway, so he has an exhaust system. I don't know what exhaust this is, but again, this is an OEM Monte Carlo Blue 97 NA2, so super nice condition. Oh man, that whoever is down the street revving, is it that Aventador? Stupid. You should kick that guy out. Oh, maybe they are gonna kick him out.
Party's full, bro.
Yep, I think he said no dice.
Alright.
We don't need you around here, man. Alright, anyway, back to the NSXs. So this is Kozo Mao's NA1, and this car is just like mine, converted exterior to 0205. I believe this is downforce lip, downforce fenders, and probably downforce hood. He has MF10s, and I believe this is 17x9 all around. So 17.942. These are the old NSX spec rear wheels. He does say that he does have the 10.5 rears, 18s at home, ready to go on at some point. And we have Stop Tech brakes all around in red. And it looks like again he has fully converted exterior just like mine. So side skirts, door caps, and the sub spoiler, and probably the rear valence. Got the black top with the black mirrors, just like Tony's car. And what seats does he have? He has pole positions in red, hard for you guys to see, and carbon vent covers, vents. Looks like we have an OEM engine lid and a R-type spoiler from Downforce, or sorry, at least the sub spoiler is Downforce, but the wing probably Downforce also. aftermarket exhaust, and a diffuser. And he's on 80, are these 808s? No, these are Potenza. RE71Rs. So that's the Type R center garnish taillight on the O2 taillights. And this one is a Monaco blue NSX. So this one looks to be mostly stock or all stock. The Scada looks like an SOS license plate adapter. But yeah, very cool to see these two blues here actually. I'll try to get a view of the two. It's kind of overcast today, but this one, if I had to describe it, is kind of like a lighter, almost light purple-ish blue, whereas this one right here, Monte Carlo, is a deeper navy-ish blue, but like a light navy blue, if that makes sense. So I think Ryan was mentioning that it has some pearl in it when the sun hits it, but cool to see these two different blues here in person. So we have some stock wheels with some painting on the calipers, and I don't know what you call this interior, if it's like a camel or a tan interior, but very clean looking car. As I look at the back, again, this is the nice stock exhaust, so I think these came on the later pop-ups and probably the NA2 pop-ups. A lot of them have this kind of exhaust. All right, and moving on, we have, I think I saw this one at Westfest. I'm not positive. I was probably flying through at that point, but we have a red with Comtech exhaust and some Pro Drive wheels. Some F1 sticker, and he does have a McLaren Lego in the front. Ivory interior, so it's probably NA1. All right, and we're seeing Verne's widebody NSX again, and sorry Verne, I forgot your name in the last video, but here is his car again, and now I have a little bit more time. There's fewer NSXs here, so let's spend a little bit more time looking at it. So we have a widebody kit, and I forgot, I'm sorry, what widebody kit this is. It looks like he does have a scrape guard on it, which I can appreciate. I used to run that on my lip. Again, I think this is a advanced hood, and either authentic or an aftermarket. It looks like it could be an authentic. I'm not sure. I've never seen an authentic one in person besides a fully painted one. So I'm not sure if the black liner on the edge is a sign of an authentic one or not. It does have a 1x1 weave, which makes me think it's authentic, but you never know. Craft square mirrors. And again, looks like a Studio RSR roll bar. Some gauges on the interior. TE37s. And a Group M intake, Group M cover. SOS supercharger, carbon trunk, Tytech spoiler. This one always stands out, obviously, because of the color, and of course the wide body. But yeah, this thing's fully done up. Got a nice wide view of the rear that I didn't get before with the exhaust. I'm not sure what kind of exhaust this is. All right, and then we have silver NSX here. Looks like a Fujitsu exhaust. So this one is kind of rare to see. So this one, Fujitsu exhaust, is rare. They're if you're not familiar with them, they're a really well-known, reputable exhaust making company. Does like, you know, exhaust manifolds and exhaust systems. There's just not too many videos of the sound clips online. So it's an exhaust that I've considered when I was looking for all exhausts in the beginning. I was looking for brand new exhaust systems. They're one of the few that still produce a brand new exhaust system. But I didn't land on them because I didn't want to take the chance, and because I didn't know how it sounded. So I do want to hear that exhaust in person one day. I don't know whose car this is, so I'd have to catch them, be lucky and catch them. But if this is your car and you see this video, let me know. Maybe one day I can catch some sound clips of your exhaust system for YouTube posterity and for overall NSX exhaust sound knowledge for everyone. I think Hugo with the white NSX has Fujitsu exhaust as well. So if anyone with Fujitsu exhaust on NSX, just hit me up and you're in SoCal. I'd love to do a sound clip of it. All right, we have another white NSX. I think this is Long's NSX. I saw him roll in and then he got out and disappeared. So I know him as beating me in the Integra drive event. So it was him and I. We had the two fastest times. We did a shootout and I hit a cone. So got my time basically deleted. So he won. Congrats to him. But yeah, he has a nice NSX. I don't think I've seen his car probably since that event, which was a long time ago. JDM taillights, R-style spoiler, and 0205 rear valence with a rear diffuser on the back and aftermarket exhaust. I'm not sure what exhaust this is. Maybe a Pride exhaust, that's my guess. It looks like we have some Regamaster wheels with some custom center caps. If you haven't seen the actual center caps for Regamasters, they're like a dome shape, which is kind of weird looking. So probably these are custom caps, or whoever ended up making them for Regamasters. And carbon vents with OEM engine lid and titanium bar and some red covers. Looks pretty nice. I like that titanium bar. Oh, and he has an engine damper too. So you see that damper right there. That's rare. I haven't seen that on NSX really. So right here that says engine on it with a yellow sticker. That is an engine damper that a lot of people use for I see it mostly on other Hondas and stuff, meant to act as a damper for engine movement. And he has Type S door handles, or door handle emblems at least. And a Momo steering wheel, Honda horn button, work spell, quick release setup, along with shift knob and titanium shift knob and e-brake button. Looks pretty nice. All right, and we're back to Tony's car. So I didn't get to film Tony's car too much last time, but I'll give you guys a quick little update if you're new to the channel. He has a Route KS exhaust, which is pretty rare to see. I actually really like this exhaust for the amount that it sticks out. So it may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I really like it. It really accentuates the exhaust, and I think it sticks out just enough, not too far. So otherwise, there's a lot of exhausts. Like I had the RFY Titanium 4.1 version 4.1, and that exhaust barely stuck out. I think that was mainly meant for like an NA1, not NA1, but pre-02 rear end without this valence. So this exhaust sticks out a decent amount, and you can see here, it looks very nice. So again, he's on M7s. These are M7 V2s from King Motorsports, and he's rocking the gray market strut bar, 3-point strut bar, because this is a 97 Targa, 3.2 liter. Mugen oil cap and engine cover, and of course he has the Pepita Recaro ABEs with the renowned stern wheel and work spell flip hub, and we got the black roof with the black mirrors and spoon calipers up front, and got the yellow emblem. Alright, there's a couple of other NSXs over here. I'm gonna try to talk over the music, but this is a dark green. I think it's, I can't remember the color of the green, cypress or whatever, I'm not sure. Green NSX with a carbon fiber lip, gray badge, and white wheels. So these are DR Urus wheels, carbon side diffuser, side skirt, camel interior, Momo steering wheel, and work spell quick release setup. We got TE37s in the back and a like top secret style side diffuser thingy, carbon fiber on the side, with the aftermarket exhaust system, and a aftermarket wing with a carbon garnish right here. Alright, here's a black NSX with like a Tytec or Tytec style diffuser with a Tytec exhaust system, looks like. This is the one that I used to rock on the car. Awesome sounding exhaust system. So we have 02 to 05 taillights and some Titan 7 wheels with some really nice Brembo calipers. These are like the Brembo race caliper setup here. So I think these are mono blocks. No, they're twin blocks. But with the e-brake setup, really nice. And we have a Momo steering wheel, stock seats. Oh, nice. So this guy has, so this is a pop-up headlight car, but he has the vented hood and the downforce shroud inside that hooks up to the radiator. So this is a shroud that I want to make a version of for my car, but I can't use the downforce one because of how much area it takes up at the bottom. My air tank is there, so I'm gonna have to make, my goal is to make a aluminum version that goes around my air tank. We'll see if it works. There's not much room between the air tank and the fan, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but this one looks pretty nice with a carbon fiber front lip as well. Front end looks freshly painted. No rock chips whatsoever. It's either freshly painted or PPF'd, but either way, it looks really nice. I can appreciate a black car without rock chips on it. All right, this is Iman's car. Got the carbon lip. He says he's gonna put a replica Mugen lip on the front, and he's getting new wheels soon too, Rega Masters. But we have Advan, I think these are RZ2s here with Stop Tech BBK all around. He says all this side skirts and carbon work is Pride. So Pride 02 side skirts, Pride carbon diffuser. He has Pride exhaust system as well. And he says Pride, he has Pride headers as well with, and he has a built engine from HQ. I think he knows the guys at HQ pretty well, so they built his motor, they built the carbon work inside his car. So I'm gonna open up the door. And he said they built him these carbon fiber switch covers and the console. So I wasn't aware that Ryan at HQ does that. I asked him if this was Euro Boutique, and he says, no, this is Ryan actually does a lot of carbon work. And so I think, I asked him if there was an overlay. He said, no, it's fully carbon fiber. So that's really cool, and have a nice option to have other than Euro Boutique. Just, you know, for us owners, nice to have multiple options. But obviously it looks like he has a work spell quick release and a steering wheel and some pole position seats, some jersey mesh with some Recaro covers, Recaro pillows. But yeah, really, really nice. And he does have plans to do a twin turbo kit as well. So yeah, thank you for showing me your car. you later.
Have a good weekend, man. Good seeing you.
Alright, so everyone's rolling out right now. A bunch of the NSXs left already. But overall, great event. Thanks to McLaren of Newport Beach. But cool event. Thanks for inviting the NSX guys out. So I'll see you guys in the next one.